What's up, you guys? I'm Justine Moore. Welcome to my second segment of Ask Justine. So first and foremost, thank you for all the participation and the great questions. I am copying a lot of them down, so if I don't touch on them today, hopefully I'll cover all your questions in another segment soon. So stay tuned and keep them coming. You guys can continue to post questions here in the comments and in my post, and like I said, I will hopefully touch on all of them at some point. So today I want to talk about, I've been getting a lot of questions about supplements, and I also want to touch on post-workout nutrition and supplementation. So questions with supplements I've been seeing a lot of, and this is really, really common in the fitness industry. I've been working with clients for 7 years, and I see this all the time. People are like, okay, I'm getting started. What do I need to be taking? What supplements do I need? Well, first off, you have to look at the word supplement. It's meant to supplement your training and nutrition. So first and foremost, you want to make sure that your training is on point and then your nutrition is on point. And nutrition is something that often gets overlooked or kind of, bypassed, because obviously we all want that quick fix, that magic pill or potion or powder. And man, I wish there was one. I wish there was something that can make you burn fat and build muscle like that. But it doesn't work that way. Nothing replaces hard work, consistency, training, and nutrition. And for me, nutrition, I'm super, super passionate about. I personally have 2 certifications in nutrition and work with clients all over the world on their meal plans as well as training programs. And even my ebook, I created my first book last fall, and that's all based on healthy recipes. My nutrition philosophy, I've got meal plans in there. This is something that I'm super, super passionate about just from experience, because if you really want to change your body, it really, really comes down to your nutrition and what you put in your body. And, our cells are constantly regenerating. So literally what you eat today is, it's the building blocks of your body in the future. So when you think of it that way, it really kind of, makes you think a little harder. So like I said, with supplements, you want to make sure you're using them for what they're meant for, to supplement your training and nutrition, to provide some extra benefits where you might have gaps, nutritional gaps based on your own personal needs. But it's not the answer. It's not going to give you those results if you're not doing the work. So after getting that out of the way, like I said, I have a couple questions here that mostly touch on post-workout nutrition and supplements during workouts, which is one time that I do rely on supplements, and I have for years. It definitely plays a big role. It really helps with my recovery and everything like that with my training. So one of the questions was, what's the best way to utilize BCAAs? BCAAs, branched chain amino acids, they just decrease protein breakdown in the body and increase protein synthesis. So this is something that I've been using for my workouts for years. I personally take about 7 grams of BCAAs during my training, and there's different philosophies on this, different preferences. You can take it pre-workout, intra-workout, and post-workout. Like I said, I personally take mine during my training. And again, this is just because when you're training and you're putting stress on the body, which is what exercise is, and you're tearing little muscle fibers, everything like that, you want to make sure you're refueling and helping your body recover, so you can maximize your workout by building muscle, which inevitably, building muscle speeds up your metabolism, burns more fat. Your fat to lean mass ratio is what inevitably determines your metabolism. So it's super important when you're training to make sure you're helping your body refuel and recover. So BCAAs are something that I believe in and I personally take. And like I said, I think the best way to utilize them, either right pre-workout or post-workout, or like I said, my personal preference is to use them during my training. So that's BCAAs. And another question I've been getting a lot of is about protein shakes, protein powders. Do I use protein supplements? Yes, I do. I use a protein powder. I use them throughout the day if I'm on the go. Protein powder is really great for convenience. I also make a lot of shakes in my NutriBullet. I love my NutriBullet, and again, in my ebook, I have some of my favorite recipes with that. I'm a big fan of my smoothies, but that's really just a personal preference. You can get protein from whole foods. So post-workout, you want quick digesting protein, and that's where protein powder comes from. Obviously, it's very convenient. It's easy to take to the gym, but it's not the only option. You guys could also do something like egg whites. That's also a quick digesting protein. So that's really a personal preference, but you do want to make sure your body gets enough protein post-workout to refuel the right way. And not just protein, you also want your post-workout meal or snack to be high in carbohydrates for a couple reasons. For one, we deplete glycogen in the muscle when we're training, so you want to refuel with carbohydrates. And then also, it's a good time to take in simple carbohydrates, which normally that's fruit, rice cakes. You could do like a waxy maize supplement. Again, food or supplement. It's mostly personal preference, convenience. But when we're training too, when you exercise, your insulin levels actually drop, your blood sugar drops. So that's the time that you actually want simple carbohydrates to bring your blood sugar back to normal, and also to get that fuel back into the muscles and replenish those glycogen stores and everything like that when we deplete the body during training. So again, that is, hope that clears up your questions about protein and BCAAs and touches a little bit more on supplements in general. And yeah, so have a great day, you guys, and I will see you next time. Thank you.